Be sure to go to Flipside Gaming and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal. It helps support the show. What's up, Planeswalkers? Theurk 6, back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Aujourd'hui, we're going to go ahead and play some, well, it's nighttime for me. Whatever, we're going to play some Bolas Best of 3, because it's Wednesday for you all. It's Tuesday for me. That's when I record Bolas videos. Anyway, we're rocking some modified Bolas. I've been playing a bunch of different Bolas decks, and this is the most recent one that I've decided on. We'll see how it goes. Now, we're still rocking the Fires of Invention, Fae of Wishes combination here, but we do have fewer silver bullets in the sideboard. Our sideboard is a little bit more of a sideboard, and we can happen to get a few cards in there. I don't know how well it's going to work in long term, because I really do like having the wish board, but I think full wish board is better just for best of 1, and I do want to play more best of 3. So, obviously, Fae of Wishes, we only have 3, and I think that is reasonable considering the fact that we are running fewer silver bullets. 1 main deck Noxious Grasp. It hits Oko and Teferi. That's the point. Not very good against mono red decks, things like that, but kind of necessary in this metagame. 1 Elderspell. Hits Oko and Teferi. It also deals with other Planeswalker decks, opposing Grixis decks, opposing Jeskai decks, things like that. Very helpful. 4 Thought Erasures. We're playing Grixis. You play 4 Thought Erasures while this is legal. 3 Murderous Riders. It was hard to decide on whether or not I wanted 4 and 3 of Murderous Rider Narset, or 3 and 4. And I ended up going with 3 Murderous Riders in the main, because I am running 2 End of the God Eternals, and I haven't been. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to need the Murderous Rider as much, but we'll see. Obviously, fantastic card. Destroys things. Is a creature. Is nice. Narset. The reason I went with extra Narsets is primarily because of Temur Reclamation being more in the metagame now. Again, whatever. And I figured this is going to help a little bit more against things like the Hydrocrisis, the random growth spirals and stuff. So that's kind of why I decided to add in, make sure I'm playing 4 Narsets. 3 Drawn from Dreams, one of the best things that you can have if you have access to Fires of Invention, because this means that you could, for example, play Fires of Invention into a Drawn from Dreams, and then next turn you have 2 great spells that you can cast. You can, if you already have Fires of Invention, use Drawn from Dreams, cast the best spell that you need at that moment. It's very helpful. It's a sorcery, not the best, but it still hopefully isn't too bad. 2 Ritual of Soot. Nissa's running around. Grixis is once again running around. Ritual of Soot seems necessary. Man, I really, really wish I had access to Hour of Devastation. The card, not the set, but I would love the set too. Fires of Invention. This allows us to play 2 things a turn. In a deck that has such high mana cost, that is incredibly important. Being able to cast, a Nicol Bolas plus an End of the God Eternals is very important. Being able to use Fae of Wishes to search our library for something, to cast that thing immediately, very important. Fires of Invention is definitely a boon to this deck. What the fuck? There are dwarves in the background of this art. Are they powering the forge? Is that what's happening? Or are they going for a ride? Because that's like a circus swing or some shit. Anyway, sorry. 2 End of the God Eternals. I need life gain. Also, this deals with Questing Beast. Noxious Grasp deals with Questing Beast. Murderous Rider also deals with Questing Beast. But Questing Beast deals 4 damage that I usually can't deal with. So this gains me that 4 life back. And also gives me a 4/4, which I can block a stupid Questing Beast. Helpful. 3 Nicol Bolas. We're only running 3 because I felt like I needed to run some of the other cards. Technically, could probably run more, but whatever. Bolas is... We're playing Bolas. Alright, shut up. As long as a Bolas is in standard, I'm playing a Bolas deck. 2 Lilianas and 2 Sharons. I really wanted to put Ugin in, because Ugin does deal really nicely with the Great Henge, with Wilderness Reclamation, with that stupid red enchantment Coffee. But I found that there weren't a ton of elemental decks seeing play right now in best of 3 at least. And just the ability to deal with control and aggro on both these cards is a little bit better overall than the utility, the versatility of Ugin's -3. So that's why I'm going with these. This is our mana base. A lot of Vantress. Actually, this mana base is almost entirely lifted from a recent list. I think it was from the 3rd of November. I don't remember who piloted it. But this mana base seems to be working fine for me. And then we're going to talk real briefly about the sideboard. 3 Duress. A lot of Okos running around. It'd be a shame if something happened to them. Legion's End. Field of the Dead is no longer legal, but that doesn't mean we aren't going to be coming up against a lot of tiny creatures that annoy the hell out of me. Notably, this does deal with stupid-ass lands from Nissa. Go ahead and Legion's End that motherfucker, and goodbye. Noxious Grasp. 3 additional copies. For what it's worth, I think this sideboard was also mostly taken from that same list with the sideboard, or with the mana base, but I did end up adding Garrick from something. I don't remember what. But yeah, Noxious Grasp. I have to play it. I just have to. There's so much green running around that I can't not. Another Elderspell for those annoying Planeswalker decks. Unmoored Ego deals with any extra thing that I have to deal with. Tameo, mostly to get back other things. You know, if I've already used my single Unmoored Ego, it's really nice to be able to get a Tameo back just in case I need it, or get it back with Tameo. Time Wipe. This destroys everything. That's not indestructible. Excuse me. An additional End of the God Eternals, I found that this is actually relatively helpful at just making sure I don't die. Not gonna lie. Casualties of War, it blows things up. Derek, I love Derek. The person whose sideboard I got this from didn't have Derek, and I was like, this is insane. Derek is great. Derek kills things, and he makes dudes. What's not to love? Planewide Celebration. Sometimes you can use it to win with Bolas out. You proliferate the heck out of him. -8, you win the game. Also, it just gains you 16 life. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn helpful. Let's hop into some games. I did play 2 practice games. Excuse me, sir. But I screwed myself in the second practice game. Or practice match, I should say. First match was against Mono Black Sack. Game 1, I was on the draw. I lost. They aggroed the crap out of me. They had like turn 1, Knight of the Ebon Legion, turn 2, like double cat, turn 3, Ayara, and by that point, like I still hadn't really played anything. I think I or I think I Thought Erasured something, but I was dead af. Going against John here. 2 lands means no. We're running 26 lands, I believe. Might be 27. This hand I also cannot keep. My opponent luckily also mulliganed, so even if I have to go down to 5, at least I'm not going up against a 7 land or a 7 card hand. Opponent mulligan. Oh, you didn't. That's fine. I have to. This hand I will keep. I will drop Bolas and I guess End of the God Eternals. Let's see, my opponent is on. Okay, green, so Noxious Grasp will probably get some use here. Castle Vantress is nice to see. It means that I can actually hold up a Noxious Grasp without super signaling it. Bants. Interesting. I'm going to kill that. My opponent plays something else that's annoying. I'm going to go and Murderous Rider it. Even if they just play another ramp creature, I'll probably Murderous Rider it. Cool, they didn't. This means I have access to a Narset, which is nice.
I know 80 and meditate.
Take it, sure. So I'll have access to Murderous Rider, Ritual of Soot. If I get another land, I'll have End of the God Eternals at some point. Leafkin Druid. Are they on? I assume they're just on ramp. So I can kill this if I want.
Thoughtfulness before action.
I really want fires, but I don't have any red, so we're just going to stay on this route. Grixis. This is a combo deck. This is that combo deck. Yo! Wait, is this Aragon John? I'm pretty sure he's the one who gave me that combo deck. Bruh. If this is Aragon John, I'm sure he's gonna comment, but I have emotes off on like base.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Interesting. You will die. No! God damn it! This is... fun. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this real quick. Game 2, I was on the play. I won. That one was pretty handy. Won pretty handily. I think I just entered the God Eternals things. I played really smart around their ovens. Game 3, I was on the draw. My opponent made one misplay, and I'm fairly certain I lost them the game. Of course, now I can't remember what it was because I made dinner and ate before I actually recorded. I'm recording now. I don't know what I'm talking about. No blocks. I'm smart. Ooh. I'm a smart person. Let's see. Could just drawn from dreams. I would have to get... oh no, I only have one Noxious Grasp in the deck. Alternatively, I can just Ritual of Soot to kill this. And I'm gonna draw from dreams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't have the red. So I think I'm going to take Liliana. Could take a Blood Crypt. But I wouldn't be able to play the Sharon anyway. I think I would so I could take Fae of Wishes. Yeah, shut up. I think I'm going to take the Sharon, just in case I top pick a red source. Because even if I don't, I still have access to Liliana anyway. I'm not going to attack on block this time, but... then, second game was against Temur Midrange. Not combo, which is what I thought it was. It was just Temur Midrange. Had the Royal Scions, Questing Beast. I think it had Hydro Crisis. I don't recall exactly. Had Witch Stalker? Whatever the first part of that thing's name is. It had Oko, obviously. Had things like that. First game was on the draw. I won. Did pretty well. You know, my answers were pretty good. Game 2, I was once again on the draw. I mulliganed... oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah. I cast the wrong side of the card that just died. I cast the wrong side of this. It lost me the game. I don't remember exactly what went wrong with the casting. All I remember is that I cast the wrong side of it. And that... I'm very glad I didn't have the mana for that. And that just led to a spiral of, oh no, I've lost. It was very disappointing. That game was mine to win. And, I guess technically it was mine to lose. And it just was not great. And then game 3, I was on the play. I had to mull down to 4. And my opponent had, like, a perfect curve. So, I think that Temur Midrange deck I should have won. Of course, I did not. And my opponent's going to be very sad here, because I'm going to wipe the board.
I know who I am.
So we're going up against Bant something. I think this is combo with not Leafkin Druid, but Incubation Druid. I'm gonna start. I guess technically I should have started doing that already, but it's fine. Attack here. Questing Beast obviously would get to kill Liliana. Cool. That stop I think is going to stay to the next game. So, view battlefield. We saw some green here. We did see Finale of Glory, but we didn't see much from them at all. Yeah, so we technically know very little about the deck. I do think it's probably safe. I like the idea of bringing in Unmoored Ego. Because I'm almost certain that this is a combo deck that uses Gauntlets of Light. Noxious Grasp. I think we're going to drop Elderspell. Drop... I'm not sure End of the God Eternals is what I need in this matchup. And the question is, do I want to bring in Duress or do I want to bring in Noxious Grasps? I could also bring in Legion's End to deal with the Leafkins and Hydro Grixis. I'll bring in that and... Do I want the Grasp? Duress. Do I want to take anything else out? I could cut a single Narset. We're on the draw. None of these draw. This draws, but I could cut a single Narset and go 1, 2, 3. That's probably fine. I had a ghetto poutine for dinner. And I'm not kidding. It was... this is a fine hand. It's a little slow, but Thought Erasure is hopefully going to help out. If they have a turn run Goose, it'd be bad, but no, just Temple. So I think I'm just going to Grave here, tapped. Because that lets me play this on turn 2, this on turn 3 with the Mountain. Turn 4 I can do this if I have to. Paradise Druid. Sure. Castle Vantress, let's see what they got. Gideon, Incubation. So a lot of mana dorks. I do think the correct thing to take here is Gideon. Just kind of an annoying creature. Noxious Grasp is actually fine and dandy. See what my opponent plays. I assume it's just going to be double mana dork. Yep. So there's some interesting considerations to be made here, right? On the one hand, my opponent very obviously is going to want to play Hydroid Grixis. On the other, I could kill Paradise Druid now. I think what I'm going to do, because my opponent could also sink 5 mana into Incubation Druid and attack Narset, setting up for the following turn. Although then I would be able to just kill the Incubation Druid with Noxious Grasp. My opponent would be set back by at least 2 mana, kind of. Then their Hydro Grixis would be smaller. Essentially, the question I'm asking myself is, do I use Narset now or later? And I think the question is, I'm going to use her... I'm going to use her now. I would like to try and get a Ritual of Soot. Not a Ritual of Soot, but we do have Fires of Invention. Fires of Invention will help us moving forward in the game. A Hydro Grixis is meaningless here. Another Leafkin Druid, sure. And I assume they're going to put that into Incubation Druid. And they're going to kill my Narset.
I shall miss your company.
Just a Bolas. We're going to go ahead and get a Black Source. Play out Fires. And we're just going to kill off the Incubation Druid here. So they do still have a bit of mana, but it is reduced... Actually, it was reduced by 3, 4, 5, because Leafkin Druids can no longer tap for 2. So my opponent could use Grixis for 5. They would draw 2 and gain 1. No, they would... Yeah, it's 2. I can do math. And gain 2, sorry. And they have a nice 5/5. So here, I can play this. I can... Bolas... Kill the Grixis with Bolas.
The multiverse will bend to my will.
Then kill the Paradise Druid with Murderous Rider. Real quick. Just gonna pause here. This one. I need to stop. Looking at my Murderous Rider. Or Movement Riders, I like to call them. Opponent does have 3 cards now. A little unfortunate, but their board is Garbo. Another Grixis. Keslavai. Let's draw a card. Or land, I should have said. Let's draw a land. That is a land.
Conceivable. You have no weakness.
I guess I could have done that.
Exploit.
Whoops. And we're just gonna get a swamp. So, I can Liliana. -4. They stack the Leafkin Druids. Then I can play another Bolas, kill Grixis. Or what I can do is activate this now. Essentially, just to check if the top 2 cards were Ritual of Soot. If they were, if one of them was, I would have drawn from Dreams first, then just use the Ritual. But as is now, I'm just going to Liliana.
This isn't your average zombie horde. You would be more useful in the grave.
Yep. And the reason I'm justifying this is essentially Bolas would likely die. Technically, it could have killed Liliana instead, but Bolas would likely have died if I'd let that live. Teferi can bounce fires, but I don't really care about that at all. Sure, that is absolutely fine. You leave him alone. That's just rude.
Will be painful.
So you go into plus.
Good help is easy to find.
Actually, I think it's fine to just it's fine to just do this. Could get Elderspell. Don't think I need to. I think honestly here. 1, 2. If I top deck a land, I could play Planewide Celebration and get back Nicol Bolas. But I think honestly what I want to do here is just get Derek. Derek is just a damn fine card. I'm too far away. They shocked. So that's interesting. I'm just gonna cast this crazy Thought Erasure type thing. Sure, dude. See if I, like, even care, man. Whatever, I'll keep it on top. Ugh. Time for Derek.
Leave me be.
You're not scared of dogs, are you?
Not Eugene! Alright, who dies?
And fear are the seeds
Yeah.
of
Yeah, Derek is dead.
my faith in.
I've got better friends in the wilds anyway.
It's incredibly rude. Ooh! It is just gonna draw me a bunch of cards. I don't hate that. Sure. Alternatively, I can just attack at my stupid opponent's things and probably get the value anyway. Let's do that. You two are going to go at Eugene, and you two are going to go at Teferi. Goodness me, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, everyone. Sure, I'm going to draw 4.
Waste not, want. I'll find a use for you. They were a lousy servant anyway.
Scry. No. I guess I can Sharon and minus the Eugene. I haven't cast anything yet, right? No, I have not. Yeah, Sharon minus on the Eugene.
I need Glad I could help with your not being on fire problem.
Let's set up for next time with the draw from dreams. Take a Fae. Could take a replacement Liliana, but I'm just gonna take a Seasons Don't Fear the Reaper. No, do the wind. Oh wait, this is a Murderous Rider, not a Reaper. I'm so sorry, everyone. The Desperation Measure.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
It seems like you are. Sweep the leg of Johnny. I guess this is just Bant
If fighting
mid?
claw is what it takes, then so
I guess it's just Bant mid.
my pride
Mad respect.
grows stronger.
Don't need that. Don't need another one of those. Oh, a Noxious Grasp. Let's see. I'm gonna get a Planewide Celebration. I'm gonna do one of these. And I'm gonna do one of these.
Effective.
I fought my hardest.
Bye-bye!
Then I'm gonna do one of these. Permanent, permanent. Oh, I'm stupid. Could I have one? She was on 5? No! So I did make a mistake. I could have won there. Let's play another game. I know it's 27 minutes. I don't care. I'm playing best of 3 Bolas. I want to play more. Very phlegmy today. Don't know why. I never finished talking about my ghetto gravy. Or my ghetto poutine. I am so scatterbrained. Am I going first? It looks like my opponent's going first. Okay, I don't know why it starts out as orange. This has to be a mulligan. This is a keep. Let's see. I'm gonna want some amount of black. So I think I just dropped the steam vents. And the reason I think I'm gonna drop the steam vents is it allows us to play technically all of the cards in our hand. And if our opponent is on a more aggressive deck, I can at least play the Fae of Wishes as a 1/4. So like the other consideration would have been potentially the Fae of Wishes. So Gilded Goose, very unfortunate. If our opponent plays a turn 2 Oko, I don't think I can do anything about it. Unless I top deck Noxious Grasp. Here's the Oko. Good old Gilded Goose and Oko. I mean, I guess I'll try. But
welcome to the feast.
Does not seem to be a good situation. Wow. This dude's hand was loaded. Right. Random Walmart seasoned fries.
Oh dear.
M something gravy is like McCormick or something. I don't know. Mexican blend shredded cheese, and I had some nugs because I wanted meat. So this turn we can play a Narset to draw something, I suppose. She will die. It's whatevs.
Focused and disciplined.
Would not hate a ritual. Thank you. Alright, so I can wipe my opponent's board other than the Oko, so that's good. Paradise Druid is summoning stick. Look at my opponent's board. This is the end of my third turn. Oko is insane. Oko, by the way, is banned in Brawl now. So that's cool. So Narset's going to die. I need my opponent... Okay, that's fine. I was going to say I need my opponent not to have a counterspell. But this does make it slightly less likely that they will. I'm going to play Blood Crypt, untap. Play Fires, play Ritual. Following turn, hopefully, Fae of Wishes is going to be able to deal with the rest of the situation. Now, my opponent does have access to 2 mana here.
Not prepared for this.
3 mana here. Only one of which is potentially blue. So I'm not terribly worried necessarily. Because once this resolves, there's nothing my opponent can do. Oh, make another food, I don't care. Okay. Artifact or creature, that's fine. Wait. Yeah. So we can only steal creatures. I don't have those. Well, I have Fae of Wishes, but... Yep, make that into a 3/3.
Surely you see the humor here.
No, I hate you, Oko, and I wish you were dead. Let's see. So I can only cast something for 4? I mean, I could kill Oko. I still on a 2-turn clock if I do so. I'm going to very quickly look at my sideboard. Yeah. I can't cast, like, anything of value. Noxious Grasp kills Oko. But I don't even know if that's worth doing at this point. Whereas it might be better to try and get my other Ritual of Soot, potentially. Very much am unsure about everything I'm doing.
I have just the trick for this.
I guess I'm going to draw in from Dreams. So I'd like a land. Look, it's a Noxious Grasp. Or whatever. I'd rather Elderspell, actually. And I'm going to want a land. It can be whatever. I'm going to take this just in case. So I can play this land now. I've already used both of my things. Next turn, provided I'm not dead, I can win the game. Provided I'm not dead, and my opponent doesn't have a counterspell, I can win the game. Okay, that is not me dead. That is me at 2. 2 is not dead. Killed Narset, okay. I need this deck to not be running counterspells. We have 1 card left in hand. Oh shit, I can't! Damn it, I can't win anymore. Forgot about that. Forgot I needed Narset still. Let's see, that said, I can Bolas. No, that leaves me dead because I'm stupid. I guess I Fae of Wishes for an Elderspell. 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. Oh, I could just time wipe. Shut up. Time wipe is probably better. You know, time wipe. Okay. Okay, so food token, don't care.
Surely you must be
Credits Druid, sure. See what we got. Wouldn't hit another land, to be honest. My opponent does have the food active, so I can't really know if my opponent has a response to anything. I do know I have like a Calic in my head. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, another Bolas is not really what we're looking for. I don't hate the Backwater, to be honest. Do I want to use Vantress again, is the question. Like, before I draw the Backwater. I don't think so. So I think the plan here is kill Oko and just play Fae of Wishes. And this might, for what it's worth, this might just be Oko number 2. No, I'm good, thanks. I'm just gonna kill Oko. I love how dude's on 13 loyalty.
Defiance has consequence.
Yeah, I want to play Fae of Wishes so that Bolas can live. I'm at 6. So I'm in okay position if my opponent has, let's see, 1, 2, just Questing Beast plus Oko. Let's see, 4, 3. Could turn that into an attacker. I'd still be alive because they'd have to use Paradise Druid. Oko, wow, look at that.
Who's more foolish? The fool or the fool who rules?
I assume he's gonna make the food token into an elk. He has to sacrifice his Paradise Druid. Did I put a Bolas on the bottom?
Oh dear.
I did. I'm smart. It's fine. This is okay. I'm gonna block the Druid. Stop it. I have another one in hand, so I don't actually need to bounce it. I love how the music just disappeared. Kind of, it's still kind of there. Whatever.
Another time, Planeswalker.
Thank you for your service, Bolas. I appreciate all of your help. Don't need another fires, don't need this. We'll go ahead and use this. Dun, 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 dun. Don't need either of these. Get the fuck out of my way. It's fine. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could Derek. I do love a Derek. However, it's probably just better to blow some of their shit up. That has to be better, right? I think so. A very greedy man. And I really wanted to get Derek there. I'm going to short a Planeswalker, a land, and a creature. Creature? We'll blow up the Watery Grave, I guess. I'll play Fabled Passage.
Your expectations are exhausting.
I might as well attack. Oh my god, this is game 1. This is going to be a long video, everyone. Technically, I can use Fae of Wishes. And I might. Opponent down to 5, they can still have access to things like Nissa. I have a lot of information. Oko, Paradise Druids, Nissa's once upon a time, Vraska. Oh, I wonder if Vraska's going to target my Fae of Wishes.
I lead the Golgari now. Step aside or be crushed.
Step aside or be crushed. I'll bounce my Fae. I don't care. So, yeah, it's just Sultai Oko. Sultai Walkers, Sultai Ramp. Sultai Trash. Excuse me. I'm waiting. They're at 2350. I'm at 2337. Let's get a mountain. Shout out to the Elderspell that I got. Well, let's go and do this. Nope. Sure, I guess. Main. We're going to Fae of Wishes granted. Here, I think I do want to get Derek. Could get, for what it's worth, could get Tamio. But I think Derek is slightly better.
I am what they call me. We are the
Keeping this in hand for potential Fae sacks. Once upon a time, don't care. Once upon a Tim, got a goose, don't care about your vodka. Grasp on my walker, incredibly rude.
I'm going back to the woods.
I just realized they had that ship main deck. That was like the first thing they could kill.
An unfortunate casualty.
Draw a card, sure. Narset, ETGE. I think both of those are fine. ETGE on this. Mill them for more information, to be honest. It does not look like they're playing graveyard shenanigans here. So I think I'm going to mill them for more information. Yeah, I think this is fine. We keep the Narset on top because we draw the Narsets. Play the Narset. From the Narset, we grab.
Meditate and
Well, we
prepare.
could grab another. I think I'm still going to grab it. You might think I'm actually insane, but I do think this is technically correct because it is going to give me more information about their deck. Okay, so they are running Wicked Wolf. Then I attack. Cool. Okay, so we have a decent idea of what our opponent is doing. Cancer Trash. Let's see. The issue, right, is I think Ritual of Soot is still probably really good. Ritual can hit Paradise Druids, all of the ramp cards, plus the Oko creations. Elderspell seems still good. This is a yikes. I think Anagato is probably the weakest card. Because, let's see, I'm going second. So it's possible that instead of having reactionary spells like Noxious Grasp, it might be better for me to have Duress. I feel like I need Drawn from the Dreams. Do I not need Ritual of Soot? For what it's worth, Sharon might not be as good either. Just because of the fact that Nissa is a potential route that they can take. Let's do that. Do I want to get rid of a ritual? I think I'll get rid of a ritual. Notably, taking these into the sideboard does mean I have access to them from the sideboard now, which does kind of make them better in some cases. Now it means that if I need a ritual and I have a Fae, I can get and use the ritual. I have 4 cards. I can do 2 Duress, 2 Noxious Grasp. Noxious Grasp does kill every Planeswalker in their deck. I think I am fine keeping the Elderspell in, just in case they get 2 walkers. They had Oko, Vraska, and Nissa. Although I don't really think I want to be in a situation where they have 2 walkers regardless. So I'm going second, so I think I'm going to do 3 Grasp, 2 Duress. I could bring in the Legion's End. Shut up. I could bring in the Legion's End, but I think this is fine for now. I love playing Grixis Control. I'm keeping this hand. Keeping the shit out of it, especially since they mulliganed. Turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Thought Erasure. It's super iffy, obviously, because I functionally, right, I have a 4-card hand. Fae of Wishes is kind of half of a card, because I can technically play it as Fae of Wishes and not get the granted aspect. But Thought Erasure and going second hopefully does mean I'll be able to hit up to my 4th mana, my 4th land drop, and then my Drawn from Dreams hopefully can take me from there. Now, that's a lot of hopefullys, but fuck it. I have double Duress against an opponent, or I have double discard against an opponent who had to mulligan. Now, if they have 2 Okos, I'm in a bad spot. So I need them to not. Alright, cool. So I can take that Hydro Crisis out, and then I'm more or less scot-free for a little while. If they top deck an Oko here, I'd be sad. Cool, they did not. Play that down. Play the Watery Grave tapped. If my opponent is cool, they would attack me for 0. Not cool, opponent. Not cool at all. Thought Erase. Noxious Grasp, don't care. No. Get out of my hand. Why do they still keep grasping, I wonder? Like, that only works for my own stuff. Don't know. Or my sideboard stuff, sorry. It was very odd to see that they kept that. So they're casting something here, because they were touching their food. Could be a Wicked Wolf. Could be an Oko. Crisis for 2. Okay. So they're going to draw 1 card. And gain 1 life. So it replaces itself. That's fine. Okay. And we know what the card is. This is good. This does not help me do anything yet. But it is something. Do I play a Fae? I don't. I need 1 more land, and I'm good in this game. I can play out of Fires, use Fae of Wishes to get Ritual of Soot. And I'm in a good spot. Let's see if my opponent top decks an Oko. That's kind of all they can cast here, because, well, they can cast other low CMC things, but the threats that I'm worried about here are just Oko, I believe. So I assume he's going to hit me for 2. I really would like to top deck a land, please. I will take damage from it. Coward didn't even attack me for 0. Okay. Fuck. And I'm going to lose. Luckily, I won game 1. That is one of the reasons why I'm a little bit more okay in taking this line of play, because I did win game 1. See what my opponent has. Another land? Why are you targeting my land? Alright. It's fair. So now that I'm going first, and I saw that... Well, I think I still want to keep Duress like this. Don't want to change anything. Legion's End... I mean, an early Legion's End could do a number on them. Let's try... Well... Yeah, let's try it like this. Hitting a double Goose Hand would be pretty good. Did not expect the Casualties of War. This is a good hand. It's not the best, but it is a good hand. I do believe the correct decision is to play... Oh, nice. Fabled Passage first. Getting a Swamp. Now, that does kind of preclude me from being able to... Yeah, it kind of precludes me from being able to actually, like, play a top deck Narset. But I think that's fine. They're probably going to play, yep, Goose Goose. I'm going to murder the shit out of that card. Get a Swamp. I'm going to play Steam Vents. Am I still going to play Steam Vents? I guess technically I don't need to. I'm going to. And I'm just going to kill that, yeah. I want to deny any ramp. I have a Moomin Rider in case other things happen. Cool, they played nothing. Know what that means I'm going to do? It means I'm going to play nothing. I went with the Swamp here because I didn't need to take that 2 extra damage. I can just play the Swamp and then Murderous Rider at the end of their turn if I have to. Otherwise, I don't have to. I can just wait without losing any extraneous life. No blue for my opponent. Very helpful for me. Bronodon, very interesting. I will go ahead and kill this because by the time they potentially get 4th grade, they got Discovery Channel, don't they? No, by the time that they gain access to... By the time they gain access to Planeswalker, I can kill it with Bolas. The question here is, what... I'm going to Fae of Wishes. The question is, what do I get? Let's see. I don't have double blue, so I can't use Enter. I could get a Noxious Grasp, just in case. Could get Unward Ego. I don't hate getting Unward Ego. But my opponent is at 3 mana. I went first, so they missed a land drop. I'm gonna take an Unward Ego. That might seem strange, but I have plans. Essentially, I'm gonna get rid of Nissa, because I do think Nissa is going to be the most annoying creature for me to deal with. Bolas is gone, unfortunate. But that just means I'm going to Ego my opponent's face. I mean, you have to take Bolas here, right? Yeah. Interesting. I am going to name Nissa. I think that she poses the grit. Motherfucker had 2 of them things in their hand. They can play Oko next turn, but I don't care too much about that necessarily. Alright, let's see what's in their library, shall we? Got a couple Veil of Summers, some more Okos. How many Casualties of War do they have? They have 1. They have 1. Alright. So this does unfortunately mean that they're going to draw 2 more cards. But I think that's okay.
I need a rest.
Now I could technically have drawn them into whatever the hell they need. I'm hoping that's not the case. Apparently I should have just grabbed Chandra. I did consider it, but... 5 mana, Oko...
I will invert the world to watch kings grovel and worms rule.
Sure.
Your new look is enchanting.
Could just play double Fae of Wishes, or I could play Fae plus Rider. Get Chandra. Let me get Chandra. It's risky as fuck. When I could just get Ritual of Soot. When I should just get Ritual of Soot. I don't think Ritual of Soot helps me enough, though. Right, I Ritual here. Well, I'd get Ritual. My opponent would have... No, so I guess Chandra would just die the following turn to Oko's thing. So yeah, we'll get Ritual. And be sad about it. I'm gonna go to 5. Damn, I think I've lost this game. The mana just was... I didn't expect to top deck another swamp. Could've got a blue source. Could've got a blue source. Yeah. Make a food. Pass the turn.
It's not poisoned. Trust me.
Fuck off, game. The issue now is I'm still going to be down to 2. What's this? Why did you
Gaze
say
into
that?
my face and put on your true
I saw that they had a negate. Why would they need the additional blue? Why do you need the additional blue? Hello, thank you. I'd love to top deck another land that isn't a shock land at this point, so I can at least play a Fae of Wishes to block with. Yep. Well, it is a land. I'm still alive. Like starting to complain, Narset plus Murderous Rider.
Surely you must be famished.
Another Grixis? Sure, sure. Right. I have to get removal.
There are so many with thought
Fuck off.
before action.
God damn it. So I had to do this because if I hadn't, Oko would have just turned this into a dork. And I would have died anyway. God damn. I feel like that. I feel like I lost that game. I don't think my opponent necessarily won that. Yeah, I think I got screwed. Second game, I guess technically I shouldn't have kept that 2-lander. Yeah, probably just like wasn't correct to keep the 2-lander. Even though, in my opinion, like it was a really strong. It was a really strong attack on my opponent, but defensively speaking, it just didn't work out. I needed too many things to go right. None of them did, unfortunately. In this game, I guess it would be reasonable to instead go for an island because of the fact that there are so many other black sources in the deck. And that alone may have been sufficient to make me just need to get an island instead there. It's possible I used my Fae of Wishes prematurely because I didn't really know what I needed. Not sure. Got to use all your losses as a learning experience, though. Let's open a pack. Or two. Don't know why I have a Corset pack, but I do. My brows are, like, constantly furrowed. Just to make sure I am running 26 lands, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I think because there are so many more black sources in the deck, I should have gotten my single island. It's also possible that in that second game, I should have put a Fires of Invention into the sideboard. Not only because I would be able to get it with Fae of Wishes, but also because I knew that my opponent was bringing in removal for my Fires of Invention, so I think I shouldn't have tried to lean on them as much. Sorry, too many hooms. Anyway, I, of course, like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Zin and Furry God, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them in supporting the show, find the link in the description below, as well as a bunch of other good information down in the description. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, go and tap that like button, add subscription to your maniple, cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn, end the video to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, all will be one.